The security architecture of the Middle East once rested on a unified Gulf consensus, guaranteed by the United States. Today, this foundation has fractured. A shift in Washington's global priorities and the destabilizing shockwaves of the US-Israel-Iran conflict catalyzed this break, creating a vacuum where American security commitments used to be. This collapse is most visible in the rift between Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. Disagreements over oil quotas and regional mediation have pulled the two major Gulf powers into separate strategic camps. This division forces the surrounding region to rapidly polarize, with various states now aligning themselves around two competing centers of gravity. For defense ministries from Cairo to Islamabad, the baseline security calculus has changed. Stability can no longer be outsourced. It must be engineered through these new local alignments. As the traditional American base network fades, two distinct security and economic architectures are filling the void. One is the resurrected I2U2 block. It connects Washington, Tel Aviv, Abu Dhabi, and New Delhi through trade networks and high-end technological defense integration. The other is the emerging Saudi-led quadrilateral, linking Riyadh with Ankara, Islamabad, and Cairo to prioritize military independence and mutual deterrence. These systems function as rigid structural supply chains, pooling capital, specialized technology, and weaponry among their members. Regional stability now rests on how these two specialized architectures balance against one another. The momentum behind the I2U2 bloc stems from the United Arab Emirates' effort to chart a course independent of Saudi geopolitical influence. This chart shows the UAE's revenue column breaking away from the Saudi-controlled OPEC baseline. By exiting the cartel, Abu Dhabi directly challenges Riyadh's financial leverage over the Gulf. To secure this autonomy, the UAE has integrated Israeli defense systems like the Iron Dome. These transfers provide a functional shield that replaces traditional Gulf security guarantees. India provides the broader strategic weight for this nexus. For New Delhi, the I2U2 framework offers a way to reinsert itself into Washington's regional planning. This allows India to leverage the UAE's newfound autonomy as a counterweight to Pakistan's historical defense footprint in the Middle East. A shared hardline stance on containing Iranian influence serves as the strategic bond for the entire I2U2 framework. The UAE's move to place its security within a network of Israeli tech and Indian trade marks a shift away from the traditional model of Arab state solidarity. Opposite the I2U2 nexus, a different alignment is taking shape between Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Pakistan, and Egypt. These four regional powers function as an ad hoc steering committee through structural complementarity, where each nation provides a critical asset the others lack. Saudi Arabia provides the financial engine and the energy anchor for this alliance. This concentration of capital requires a credible non-Western security umbrella to protect the kingdom's economic transformation from regional warfare. Turkey provides the military-industrial capacity. Ankara brings advanced weaponry and years of operational dominance in unmanned aerial systems and naval platforms, providing the bloc with a local source for high-end technology. Pakistan provides the battle-hardened manpower, deploying thousands of soldiers and fighter jets to the kingdom. This includes specific border security expertise and an administrative military depth that Saudi Arabia has historically lacked. Pooling Saudi capital, Turkish technology, and Pakistani manpower creates a defense ecosystem that can operate without Western oversight. By combining these specialized regional assets, these mid-tier powers achieve a level of strategic autonomy previously reserved for global superpowers. The ultimate unspoken linchpin of this axis is nuclear deterrence. As Saudi trust in the American nuclear umbrella fades, the kingdom has sought a reliable alternative. Through their mutual defense agreement, Pakistan provides a functional nuclear umbrella for Riyadh. Relying on Islamabad's existing arsenal allows Saudi Arabia to secure deterrence without the need for a domestic nuclear race in the Gulf. Despite its military depth, this bloc lacks the ideological rigidity of a traditional alliance. Its members disagree on the fundamental purpose of the bloc, particularly when it comes to the offensive use of force. The recent Riyadh diplomatic declaration highlighted these differing national priorities toward Iran. Saudi Arabia pushed for a harsh, direct condemnation of Tehran. Turkey and Pakistan, each balancing their own complex border security and internal sectarian issues, showed deep hesitation, preferring to act as mediators. The bloc's utility is managing regional instability through pragmatic limits, rather than engaging in the type of proxy warfare that defined the last decade. These two powerful blocs now project their economic and military power across the exact same physical geography, creating a vast, interconnected naval theater. The I2U2 nexus has established a trade and defense perimeter that stretches from the Mediterranean through the critical sea lanes of the Red Sea. Overlapping this is the military footprint of the axis of stabilization, creating physical intersections in the Horn of Africa and Sudan. These intersections are the Middle East's new geopolitical flashpoints. In Sudan, the friction is already visible, with the UAE backing factions that directly oppose Saudi and Egyptian interests. Whether this multipolar architecture creates stability depends on how these blocs manage the friction at their borders. Middle Eastern security has shifted toward a model where regional actors must pool their own assets. The tech and trade-focused I2U2 bloc now balances against a deterrence-focused quadrilateral axis. The future of regional stability relies on these two local networks establishing an equilibrium. Security is defined by how effectively regional powers can combine capital, technology, and deterrence to maintain their